Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself, James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself, James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. And before we jump into the topic for today, thank you being a part of the Christmas special. Regardless of what a person celebrates or doesn't celebrate, this can be an extra lonely time of the year for a lot of people here. And I believe it's as a result of the narcissism that is making its way through society at a rapid rate. During this time of year, let's say 60 years ago, were there people that were lonely? Yes. But most people. Not all. But most people could find someone to click with and develop a life with. So when certain times in the year would come around, they might be okay in their thoughts and in their feelings, because they didn't feel like no one wanted them. Now this feeling that no one wants you is getting to become more and more common, which is a topic I want to talk about more in the future, because that's truly it. We see a lot of these horrible things happening in society, and the truth of the matter is they are happening a lot of the times because of brokenness. Yes. Evil too. Because I do believe there are those that are evil from the word go. And there is nothing that can be done. But there are those that are in a limbo state. And whatever it is that is around them can greatly affect them for the good or for the bad. So it's all important stuff. And I thank you all for your support on this channel. I think it's time to keep pushing forward. What do you think? It's a good idea, right? More and more people are learning about this stuff and waking up. And it's starting to become clear to see evil for what it is. And for dysfunction for what it is. Why? Because people are waking up. And part of that waking up is self-blame. And metaphorically beating oneself up over bad life choices. Choices such as moving forward in a relationship with a narcissist once recognized the red flags. And or oversharing and coming across as odd or weird to others. Here's what I've noticed about life and people. No one is perfect. No one is. Are there homes that are more emotionally sound than others? Yes. Yes, there are. But please believe that even these people are putting their foot in their mouth from time to time. And making bad life choices. And I will let you in on a secret. It's my belief that those houses that are more sound than others are made up with people like yourselves. That's right. You see, when people live the type of lives that we've lived, and are able to look at things we did wrong, or mistakes we made, and corrected them to the best of our abilities, not beat ourselves up, but dust ourselves off and try again. People like this can see things in the world that others can't. And if they end up with a husband or wife in the same boat, look out. Because they will be able to work hard to provide a home for their child that is far more loving, kind, and honest. An honest home for their child. So this child can know where they come from, and what is awaiting them out there in the world. You see, this world wants you to beat yourself up, metaphorically speaking. Why? Because it will limit your chances at opportunity and success. And if you have children, your children will then go through the same hell on earth you went through. You see, those that control this game could change things around in a minute. So things could be just and right and fair. But they won't do it. And regardless how you ended up, they don't care. Just as long as you have no strong life ambition and passions. And that you just sit down and shut up and buy what it is they have to sell. You see, as we talked about in the Christmas special video and in other videos, going through the healing process after dealing with a narcissist, let alone being raised by them, is a tall order. It's not easy. And it's so difficult. If you took a person that never went through such things, yet they considered themselves strong, if you put them into the situations that we were put in, I doubt they would be able to make it out in one piece. You see, there are different kinds of strength. And we have a certain kind of durable strength that allows us to go through difficult things and to be able to come through the other side. Yes. We might not be completely okay, but we are okay enough to look for answers and try to better ourselves the best we can to make ourselves okay. And I'm here to tell you that is a talent. Why is that a talent? Well, you see, we are often told that narcissists make the best businessmen and women, or the leaders of companies. But the honest truth is, it's people like you that I believe are better suited for such roles. And what I mean by that is, if this were many decades ago, you might use your abilities to open a store, or create a business. But sadly, what has happened is narcissists came in with manipulation and playing with how things operate in the business world to take over and make it so the little person has no more place in that market. Have you ever heard of these big companies? And when people talk about the real founder of such a company 100 years ago, they were likely a hard-working person that knew the value of keep getting back up when one is knocked down. But somewhere along the line, narcissists came in with their grand ideas to expand and take over. And that's what they did. I say all of that to say, your abilities are unique and real. And narcissists don't want you to know you have these great things inside of you, because you just might start using them to build a better life for yourself, and as a result it might help and benefit others. So don't beat yourself up. Now, with that said, I have to admit, that is easier said than done. You know, when we have weak moments where we break, that is one of the first things that comes up in our minds. At least for most of us anyways. And it sadly and very quickly can turn into self-sabotage. Then we think about the narcissists that were in our lives. Break it down. Besides getting narcissistic supply from us, what was likely a main goal of these individuals? To implant seeds of doubt. And of what? Self-sabotage. Yes. We overshared. Let's work on it. Is it embarrassing when we look back at it? Yes. Should it be to one degree or another? Yes. Because it was embarrassing. But the question should be, what are we going to do about it now? How can we harness this thing that happened to us and turn it into fuel to get to the next spot in our life? And hopefully the next spot is a good spot to be at. You see, when the narcissist is long gone, they want you to be sitting in that one spot you are in, unable to move, and unable to react positively for yourself and life. Meaning, to get out there and live. And here's the thing. If you make a misstep with a new person in your life, take a step back and try again. No need to explain how and why. Just make sure the next time you're with that person again, you do better. You might be shocked. This person might actually be understanding. And they might be quite happy by your adjustments. And they might chalk up their previous interaction with you as to you just being nervous. Or maybe you were under a lot of stress at the moment. You see, if you beat yourself up, you don't get to live great moments in life. Moments Satan wants to take from each and every one of us. And when you beat yourself up, you are unable to do the self-work to rebuild yourself in your cocoon and become a butterfly, as one of our subscribers put it so well. Narcissists, no matter what they look like, they know what they are. They're evil demons and they hate themselves. And when they see you fluttering around as a healed butterfly, they hate it. So they will do everything they can to get you from turning into one. And the best way is to get you to self-sabotage and to get you to beat yourself up, metaphorically speaking, over almost every life choice you've made. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. Please leave your comments as always. I would love to hear what you have to say. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And go back and watch older videos, as I think you might find a lot of helpful information. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.